show up, so we can just chit chat. But I would just have me holding the phone until we started, but it doesn't let you rotate the camera after you start. You have to like end the stream, I think, or some shit. So, oh, no swearing the first half hour. Oh shit, this can't be here. But, that'll actually give you. If you see, oh, on the here, I'll come over and show you. If you see anybody come in, do you know how to read that screen or no?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
There is like a test we could have done to show you things, but
I can figure it out.
it'll pop up over here if I get demonetized. So it'll be like up here.
Okay.
So because that's what because I just had the vape on there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, your paraphernalia. Yeah.
Paraphernalia.
Like you can do the air part on screen, you just can't do the inhaling part on screen. So. We're gonna give my people a little bit though, because the one person we're waiting for is April. So if you see April show up in the chat,
Okay.
probably have nobody yet though. 0 still.
Yeah, still 0.
It takes a bit. And sometimes you get lurkers that you can't actually see, so we'll just wait and then we'll get this started. My coconut oil didn't melt that yet though. I wonder if we just when we put in that pan, if the actual environmental heat on the pan will actually be enough to melt it, to be honest. Because it's fairly close temperature out here.
Yeah.
If we would have done this at noon, it probably would already have been melted, but there's no pull tab on this. Hello everybody, we're making soap. Cold process soap on this lovely Friday evening.
There's one person in here.
Hello, hello. What's their name?
Oh, it's 47 now.
Huh?
So it's 47.
47.
Yeah.
People?
Yeah.
Instantly, huh?
Yeah.
Like magic. Who came in though? You gotta be telling me who's coming in.
I'm only seeing Anthony and Lisa.
Hello, Anthony and Lisa. We're gonna get started in a minute. I'm waiting for a few more people that wanted to be here. I'm just getting my oils ready. Did not get a garbage ready though, did I? Come on, you. No, that's a project. That actually has clay in it. We're working on clay. That works. Garbage pot.
Garbage pot.
Garbage pot. Anybody chatting in there yet?
No. Tech Sherry just joined.
Who?
Tech Sherry.
Hello, hello. How are you? We're waiting to get started here. We're waiting for a few people. So behind the camera we have. Do you want me to use your nickname or your real name?
That's my real name on there.
Lawn Gnome? Okay. It is Lawn Gnome on there. That's what mine says at least.
Yeah.
But how about you ask me some questions about soap? We'll get started like that. Like okay, like I don't know, fancy questions. I don't pick some. I don't know. Ask me about why we picked oil, like the oil or something.
Oh, any questions?
Okay, Jess, do you have any questions?
I know why we picked the oil.
Does anybody on the live have any questions before we start about any of the oil making process or anything? I'm gonna work through it as we go. We'll start with safety probably though. So, anybody say anything rude? So you can moderate them right out of there.
No.
Originally, I was just going to give you a mod on your phone as well, but you had to charge, so.
Yeah.
Because at some point, I was like, we could just put it on a stand and you could just use your phone to mod, but. Yeah, you know, the person was here and he didn't leave. I went with this spoon because I like it. I just need it for scooping. So.
Someone said, what we making?
What are we making? We are going to be making cold processed soap with coconut oil, canola oil, castor oil, and lye, or drain cleaner, as some people call it. We're just waiting for April. As soon as April gets here. Is
No
there a
share.
share button on there you can hit?
Yes.
If you hit share, if you find April. Because that was the one that asked me to do the live originally, so I just want to make sure she's here. If she doesn't show up soon, we're going to start regardless, though. That's the big one. She did specifically ask for this. Earlier in the day when I was going to originally do this would have been a little bit more melted, but we'll work with it. I'm hoping when I put it in the pot that's semi-warm, no, that pot's cold as hell now. We'll figure it out. Did the AI summarize the video, yeah?
Mm-mm.
It does that occasionally. It's creepy. Anybody have any questions yet? Or anything? April, yeah?
No.
Okay, well, we're going to start with that, right, guys? Anyways, so first we're going to start with safety. We're going to be working with lye, which is very basic and actually can burn your eyes and hands, so please use gloves and eye protection. I will not be doing that, but just don't do that. But we're going to start with it first. So I just want to say, though, you definitely, because of the lye, you want to use eye protection and hand protection. Also, you want to do the water and lye reaction we're going to do outside because it gets quite warm, and I believe it puts off hydrogen gas, which is technically flammable and just not good to inhale. So outside for that, no matter what. Even when I make it in the house, I still take that part outside and let it sit to cool off. So, okay. Anything in the chat? Any questions?
April said hi.
Who said hi?
April.
Hello, hello. Okie dokie. So today we are going to be going with canola oil. Well, canola oil. Coconut oil. And in here I actually picked some fresh herbs from the garden probably a week ago. It's actually lemon thyme. And I put it with some castor oil because the castor oil is going to help with the foaminess. The canola oil is going to be the majority of our soap today. And the coconut oil is going to be the rest of it. The coconut oil is going to act as our degreaser. The canola oil is like the softener and the conditioning on your skin, and the castor oil will actually make it nice and bubbly and creamy if you want to use it in your hair, which I use it for everything. You don't have to use the castor oil. You could just do canola and coconut, but I like the little bit of extra. Plus, if you use too much coconut, it kind of dries out. So that's that. But I like the little bit of extra. Plus, if you use too much coconut, it kind of dries out. So that's that. Formula, I'm not going to really go over. I'll give a link later after the live for that. But we use a calculator online because you have to do it quite precisely because it is chemistry. We're soaponified into the soap. So we're going to start with that first. And you do need a scale for this. You can technically use like measuring cups, but I wouldn't really recommend it because it's just not accurate enough. Because things are different for everything. So, any questions, Haley?
No.
Are you following? Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because this does save a lot of money, by the way. Plus, you know what's completely like in your soap. So, I mean, why wouldn't you want to do that, right? Let's see. So you always want to put your measuring cup on, of course, and you all know how to use the scale, I'm assuming. And we're going to tare that. We're going to be working in grams today for this. So we need 331.8 grams of water. Yeah, went too far. Welcome to my country ghetto kitchen, I guess, right?
I guess.
I had a friend show up beforehand and we had a little bit of garden time, and that kind of changed my mental processes for the day. I don't know how else to say that. Because if you say it wrong, then your live gets demonetized. So. So that's our water, the 331.8 grams. We're going to set that to the side. So we're going to get the lye out, and this is normally you put your gloves and your glasses on and everything, and I'm not doing that because... But you want to be careful with this because it is... Huh?
It's because you're a rebel.
Well, no, because I just didn't want to go find any of those things, so... I've done much more dangerous with more dangerous chemicals. Like, I just circuit boards, so... But you really want gloves for this because if this gets moist while it's on your skin, it will literally burn your skin. It's basic. It's actually worse than acid, so definitely want to be careful about that. So we are doing 126.45 grams of this. This one I try to be a little careful with because if you go too far, I don't like putting it back in because that's just not fun. Anything in the chat?
Crystal said at work, so I can't say, but I wanted to say hi.
Thanks for visiting. I appreciate it. 126.45. It's not, but it's close enough. Okay, so this is where it can get dangerous. We're going to mix our water and our lye together. And this is going to take a little bit to cool down, so I always do this first. You're fine, Haley, I promise. It's not that dangerous, but I always put a little bit at a time, though, because it does get really warm. If you do too much at a time, it'll actually start boiling the water, so... I don't remember usually putting this much water on it. Okay. What if I put that? I don't know. Usually I just dump it all in and walk inside and come back. So. Don't boil. So this is the dangerous part, and this is the chemistry part. And we do this first, so we can do it when you want to do this outside. But like I said, with gloves and glasses. But you gotta let it cool down forever, because we're doing the cold process, so you don't want it to be too warm because it'll boil and it'll just make things wrong. So don't do that.
Don't do that.
Just don't do that. Okay, now the fun part, we get to get our oils out. So I just used one big pot for this. The other thing I'd recommend that I don't do is maybe measure your oils out separately. I'm going to just do it all in one pot because I've done like 400 times, but maybe measure your oils separately just so if you have to remove some, because like if you have your like canola in and then you add your coconut, it's kind of hard to dig out, oils. So. Especially because I really would recommend honestly melting your coconut oil first, and I might depending on how it reacts in here. So, okay, 349. Well, 349 grams. Where's my spoon? I do not have enough spoons. Go figure. Honey, can you go get me a spoon? You want to point it at him? Say hi, honey. How is everybody today, though? Seems we're taking a break here for a second. That's got to cool anyway, so we don't have to speed through this part.
Silence.
Huh?
Silence in the chat.
Well, it's like a 3 minute. It's like got a little bit of a delay. It's not actually instant, especially because we're like out here. So
Yeah.
has it came up with network issues or anything?
No.
Okay, cool. I was worried because our Wi-Fi's crap out here. So.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, this is fun. Make sure you re-tear everything or reset everything when you put a new thing on there. But again, I think most people would know that. Thank you for liking and sharing. If you're liking and sharing, like I assume you are. I can't see, so I don't know because she's not communicating. You're supposed to be like, oh my God, they're liking everything. I don't know what's going on over there, so.
Yeah, people don't like it.
She's like, actually, they hate you. Sorry.
Make the pregnant lady cry.
Don't cry.
Okay.
I just don't know what I'm supposed to talk about right now. I was hoping people would have questions, honestly. Yep, see, it's already clearing up over here. Just be very careful with this, because if you get on your skin, it will eat your skin, so don't do that. It'll do it quite vigorously, too. Honestly, if you're going to be working with it, and you're also, even with your gloves and your glasses and everything, I actually would recommend keeping vinegar on hand, because the vinegar will neutralize it, so. That one. Thank you. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. 340. Oh, you shut off. I don't want to apologize. This is my line. Right?
Yeah.
You two are just looking so awkward back there. This is throwing me off. I should take the phone and show them what you guys are looking like. You guys are awkward looking back there.
Like father, like daughter.
349.
Fathers.
Father just.
I had no part of that. I'm just like, I'm the side chick, remember?
The side
She's
chick.
your kid. I split up your marriage, remember?
Okay, people.
Side details, the side details.
I was the one.
Was?
There's gonna be so. Oh, now you decide to talk. I love this. This will probably get more people here, to be honest. Do you want to come help?
Just the side comments. Santa gets sprinkling out there.
I think we also grabbed the wrong coconut oil. So generally, you want. I thought you wanted the unrefined, but the unrefined is smelling very coconutty. So I don't know. I'm assuming.
Maybe nutty.
Well, normally we get the other. I think we got the refined last time, honestly, and that's probably why. But actually, I thought what I saw says they actually recommend the Where are we at? 340. I'm not at anymore. It's close enough. I saw actually that someone recommended you actually use the unrefined because it's actually better for your skin. So it might be a little more creamy, is what they said. I think so. Because well, in that, I mean, it gets a nice. If you're allergic to coconut, definitely don't do that. The refined is, from what I understand, it's actually fine if you're allergic to coconut, but if you're if you're allergic, don't use the unrefined because you will die, probably. Just don't do it. It seems bad. So this is what I recommend. Like you would have done this in a separate container, but I'm just gonna throw my other oils directly in here. So we need 436.58 on canola oil. Anybody got any questions or anything in chat? Just quiet. So you need me to watch them.
Yeah.
I just thought people might say more. Or is it because they're worried I'm going to blow it up? No. It is
You're
kind
all
of chemistry.
sitting there in silence.
So this is what I'm talking about. If I screw up right now, I can't take it out easily. 36, come on. And my scale's really crappy, so it jumps. 36, oh my god, I did it! Nah, I did it! Sorry, I'm excited. Like, every time I usually do that, I'm like 100 over, honestly. Like, I really mess up, so. That's what I'm saying. Making soap's easy because honestly, you just kind of got to be in the ballpark from what I understand, and it generally works out. The only thing you want to make sure is your light part's really right because otherwise your soap's going to probably either burn you or have oil in it. So, okay, so that part's done. So the issue I'm having is my coconut oil is not melted. Oh, I lie, actually. I lie. We need castor oil. That's got to go now. I kind of screwed up because I infused my castor oil, but I didn't think about the fact I usually mix it in the middle. So this will be fun. And my castor oil is looking very questionable because it's steeped so long. It's just really green because it's fresh. We could, in theory, go to the garden right there and grab fresh, but I can't weigh that, so... Like, you know, have to have, this is all about weights. So, plus I worry because it's fresh, you could get bacteria in your soap, so you really should use dry unless you're infusing it. So, and this technically wants 87 grams, but if I don't have it, we're just going to replace it with some of more canola oil. So, but you should try to keep your recipe in the ballpark. Oh, that is chunky. I got to be careful because it might weigh more because of the plant particles. I also am experimenting. I didn't dry these herbs, so I don't know. This could completely ruin this soap. Normally, you would just add the castor oil without the plant matter in it, but I just wanted to see if this works. So, I actually am short a little bit. I thought I'd have more than I needed. Okay. Also, I think my soup, dyslexia.
Making soup now.
I think my soap is gonna probably
Don't eat the
be
soup.
slightly pea green.
The soup is not edible.
Good soup. Actually, this is 100% edible right now. You're just gonna shit your fucking brains out. Yeah, right now this is 100% edible because it's just oils and it's all organic right now. Now when you add the lye, yeah, no, you don't want to eat that. But okay, so I'm just gonna grab my trusty. I was gonna do a little infomercial originally, but I decided against it for the power bank I'm using. Well, I'm just gonna use the power bank because if I did it like an infomercial thing, they have all these requirements. So we're just gonna do it this way. If you like the video, just go in my showcase and like click something. I don't know, you don't have to buy it. But anyways, I'm just gonna like mix my oils really quick before we start adding in our still cooling down lye solution. So hopefully my coconut oil will blend up pretty easy. If you want to get closer, you can like show them what's going on. Thank you. I'm kind of nervous what the color is going to look like because of that. But honestly, when it's just the oil, it's just really pale anyways, so even if we're just getting color from this, it'll be something. This is why I love coconut oil, though. It warms up so easy.
Like I'm watching like a
What?
experiment in science class.
It is.
I mean,
The teacher demonstrating it.
honestly, if I hadn't added the infusion, it would have been, everything would have been like a normal soap recipe, honestly.
April
so.
said she bets it's going to turn brown when you add the lye.
I don't know what's gonna do, honestly. We'll figure out. Yeah, I didn't think through. Usually I add the oil after the fact with the infusion, but I needed the castor oil to actually saponify, so. Yeah, April's made soap before, actually, so. She does a lot of stuff. I love her. Okay, we're pretty non-lumpy, so let's check.
Pretty non-lumpy.
Shush. Ayo.
You said to comment. I'm commenting.
I didn't mean a smart ass comment. Like, oh my god, you're so smart. I don't know. I'm joking, sorry.
It's me.
Yeah, I know.
Come on.
I know. Let's see.
How long you
We're
know me
still
for?
kind of really warm. Holy shit. Well, let's chat for a few minutes because that's really hot. So we're just waiting for that to cool down. Usually I do. Oh, is that? Oh, I hope that wasn't what I think it is. We might be going to get vinegar in a second. This is why you wear gloves. Yeah, it's fine.
I'm going to be rushing Brent to the hospital, but it's
I
okay.
think it's actually coconut oil. Yeah, it's coconut oil.
Okay.
Good. But I'm not going to lick my finger to find out because then you have a hole in your tongue. How's April doing?
Put a piercing in it.
How's everybody doing this evening? Any
April said
questions?
smartass comments are the best.
She's not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But I don't know why I'm talking to you instead of her. Like, she can hear me, actually. I forget we're doing a live. I'm so used to recording videos, honestly. It's kind of throwing me off that this is a live. So I'm like, oh, we'll just edit that out is what I keep thinking. And that's not an option because people are watching this currently. Huh? Did I mention I gardened beforehand? So.
Just a couple times.
I guess we can walk around the garden. I don't know, you can just turn around that way because you can't see things over here because, you know, it's over there. Yeah, if you just want to start walking around the garden, I'll come over and we'll talk.
Okay. What's a
How
free
about-
biter?
This is a good time for you to, like, actually, ask me questions about the garden because you haven't really been out here yet, have you?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Ha!
Well, ask me
Just last week.
questions anyway, this new thing.
Like what questions?
I don't know, like, what are these? What is that?
Well, we know what those are.
You know what that is?
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
You don't actually know?
No.
You want to point so they can see?
What's
This is my strawberries. This is their second year here. I actually have something I haven't shown anybody. So this is, there's bird poop on it, but this is actually a wild one I took from, I foraged a few weeks ago from up the hill. And so it's a wild one, native. So I'm going to see about hybridizing it with the cultivated one to see if we can get a little bit more flavor out of it, because I've been told wild ones actually have a bit more flavor. These are, these came back from last year. These are borage. We didn't plant those, but they're here again, which is fine. I didn't collect any of their flowers last year, and they're super pretty. And then I put some chamomile here. I'm not a big fan of chamomile. If anybody
April
wants
asked if you have any vinegar to neutralize the lye.
I do. We have a whole bunch. Yeah. I don't think I got any on me though. So. These are some of my babies that I'm waiting to plant. Oh my God! Look at my butter crunches. They're so big now. Let's see. That lemon balm, spinach, spearmint. My beautiful beloved gooseberry that bit me the other day. I forget that he has
Sharp tendrils?
sharp
Yes.
little points on him. Yeah, they all have little stories. I'm weird and I love it. I don't know.
That one bit me.
Story and we love you too, so there.
This is our bee balm that I use my beautiful markers on. But there's no product link, so don't show that one, Hallie. Good point if you showed it. Why'd you show him just a swimming hole? Also known as my garden water. I have orange radishes I'm trying this year. Can't really see much yet, but you can kind of see the orange. And then I have regular radish, or not radish, beets, sorry. These are volunteers from last year's lettuce seeds. These are oats that are finally getting green, oregano, volunteer onions. I have 120 onions, so I mean.
Only.
Oh, my favorite one, wild chamomile. Because I can't say the other word. It's pineapple chamomile because I can't add the other word. I literally will get demonetized if I say that word, yeah. Has it been a half an hour yet?
No.
Then I can't say that word yet. Yeah, this is my favorite one. This is literally my favorite plant on the planet. It smells just like pineapple. But it's chamomile. It's wonderful. If anybody wants some seeds, I could definitely send them some. Let's go check our soap line. I will walk around. Okie dokie, let's see. Yeah, it's still really hot. My pot's really cold though, so maybe. We're YOLOing it. It won't do anything bad. The only thing it's gonna do is make it look brown, like April said. Why you gotta no faith? No faith around me.
I am protecting a
We have
life.
faith. It's just.
It'll hurt myself, I know.
I am protecting a life here.
Yeah, maybe you should back up. Okay, here we go.
Don't cross the streams.
And then we're going to need the mold in a second, but we got a bit. So now we're just going to be mixing it until it starts to do trace, which I'll show you when it starts doing it. So. And also, there's a little bit of the coconut oil that didn't melt all the way. So.
The lye will
Again,
help.
gloves and glasses and goggles and body PPE people. Don't listen to me. It's orange, by the way. Not yet. Still too warm. It was a bit warm, so it's going to take a little bit longer.
Nacho cheese, anyone?
A bit of nacho cheese.
Oh my God! The last one, that one we did turmeric last year, and it literally looked like American cheese or Velveeta
Velveeta.
because we put turmeric in it.
It's
because-
Velveeta.
That's sweet cheese.
Okay, well I'm gonna let it sit for a second because
It does look like a bit of nacho cheese.
it's too warm. I should have waited longer. That was my bad. That's fine. I have a form here, and we're gonna use this mold, the pink one. You can get the whole kit for really cheap on Amazon. It's like $35 for two of the molds, two different cutter shapes, And there's one other thing that came with the cutting mold itself.
Cut mold,
so,
yeah. 29
So
bucks.
it's got 2 actual block molds plus the silicone for both, and then then the 2 different types of cutters, and the cutter mold itself. Yeah, it's really good price. Honestly, I think it was like $24 for it.
But
And then you just and that's like you reuse it over and over. This will be like I don't know the 5th time I've made soap, honestly. So are we starting to do it yet? Or no? This is why you let your lye mixture cool down.
Cool down, yeah. Would you like some ice cubes for that?
No, you can't add water now. It's the
Yeah.
chemistry. I mean, it's starting to, but yeah. Usually I make soap in the winter, so I set it outside for 5 minutes and it's ice cold, and that speeds the whole process up because it's cold already. So this is my fault, honestly. I was in a hurry because I was like, I don't know what we're gonna do for like 20 minutes. So I guess I could have had another one ready, but I didn't want to make 2 batches of soap today. So I have more than enough to do like 16 batches probably.
yeah, probably.
Well, because I have more of everything in the house. So. Because I bought everything while it was cheap because I think we're going to have economic problems soon. So why not stock up while you can get things cheaper, you know?
Yeah.
I definitely recommend everybody if they have any extra money to stock up a little bit. I worry with the fuel crisis that it's about time for it to kick into the food market. And I just don't want any of my friends and people I care about to starve. So if you can grow things, I highly recommend it. Or just, even get beans and stuff. And
Beans and rice.
and even if nothing bad happens economically, it's never a bad idea to have backup materials just in case there's bad weather. Even, I mean, we live in the country, so you probably even keep shit around just to,
Yeah.
like just in case. Well, your mother does, you don't. Your mother might. Your aunt does.
Probably.
Just in case.
She definitely had 10 the other one.
So how's everybody doing? Anybody having great weather? It's getting cool here now. I'm gonna be so mad if I screw this up. It's still really hot. I'm just impatient. I can technically pour it in the mold now, though. We can just let it cool in the mold, honestly.
Yeah.
So pretty much, if you want to come here so I can show. So it's pretty much combined. Normally you'd wait for it to be trays where it'd be almost like a gloopy, plasticky a little bit almost, or I don't know how you describe it, like waxy material almost. And that's when you want to get your molds just before then. And that's when you normally also add your herbs and stuff, and that could be what's screwing this up, if I'm being honest. That whole process I did may have messed something up, so the herb part. But I'm gonna put it in the mold now because you can put it in early and it'll be fine. It'll just cool slower because of silicone. But so that's pretty much the whole process, except for when it I generally wait 24 hours though to demold it, and then I'll do my slicing so tomorrow night at this time roughly, or maybe even the day after. It just depends how sticky this is when it starts to harden up, and then that's when I'll do my cutting. So, but yeah, that's fun color, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like a yellow, which is interesting because it's lemon thyme, but the lemon thyme itself was green. So
Don't forget the table's light out.
I see it. So there you go. So then you just let it harden up pretty. Ooh, be careful though. And in theory, once it cools down, it will harden. I may have screwed something up this time though because I did it on live. But normally it would be getting kind of like gooey, and then you would pretty much be good to go. The other thing is if you're going to do it in like a weird shape mold, I found last time I made soap, I used weird molds. And honestly, I'd say you'd want to pour that in before you even hit trace, or just as you hit trace, as quickly as possible, because by the time I started putting in those molds, because they have little circles everywhere, I wish I would have some out here. I should have brought soap out to show. But by the time I got the mold starting to get filled in, it wouldn't fill all those circles in because it was just too solid. So I would say you definitely want to have it more in like a state like this. And again, I think this is either temperature issue at the moment because I did it while it was too hot, which is my bad, or it could be because I did the whole, I did the emulsion, the extract thingamajigger, so, and I may have done that wrong. I kind of just YOLO'd that, so.
YOLO.
I don't generally look things up until I screw up once, so we haven't had that problem yet.
Can you screw up yet?
Okay, I guess that's it. And then, with the soap though, if you were doing this, you would like I said, you wait till it firms up. You want it to be decently dry. Sometimes it will be sticky for a while. You can wait a decent amount of time if you want. But you don't want to wait until it gets too hard because otherwise it's going to be so hard to cut. Plus, if you cut it, it'll dry quicker per piece. So once you notice it's kind of holding shape, then you can pull it out of the mold. And then I use the cutter I have. I usually go with the wavy one because why wouldn't you go with wavy, you know, I mean. But after I do the wavy
He got
thing,
so-
then I just lay them out on a rack. I have a metal rack, but you can lay it out anywhere. You just kind of want to put it somewhere to dry out for 8 to 6 weeks minimum, depending on your oil blend. Oh, did you bring one of them out? Thank you. Thank you, sir. So this is the one I was talking about. It looks great here, right? But like if you look here, you can see where it was starting to harden up. Is it on the screen? I can't see, so. And like here, it was just hard to push into the mold. So I definitely recommend you do it quicker. And then like this side is just crap. There's no way to make it look nice unless you cut it off. So, but yeah, so I definitely recommend the square molds, honestly, if it's your first time. And as you can see, I do know how to make soap. This is just pure soap, though. There's no.
It was pure soap.
No, but we're good. This is just coconut oil, canola oil, and I think castor oil. I didn't add any scents or anything to this one. This is just we were out of soap and I needed soap. So, but anyways, any questions before we get done tonight? Haley, Jess, Rebecca, Linda,
Back up.
April. What the heck just happened? I think I just saw a squirrel fall off a tree.
You may have.
We have the red squirrel and the gray squirrel that chase each other constantly, so. Anybody say anything?
No.
Okay, well, I appreciate you guys joining me. Thank you for the likes and shares. What was that, Hallie?
No, I'm just trying to end this live.
You'll be back to unmold it.
I'll be back. Yeah, when I mold it in a couple days. So, okay, bye. You end it. What are you doing, Hallie? You're ruining my life.